everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Karl Anthony Towns.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard. And for New York, Saddiq Bey is out there with MP. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Brown, no good. Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the Atlanta Hawks. With the shot, MP, good.
I really think the pull-up is the toughest shot to defend. MP using it to his advantage there.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him. And he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's Branham. Following the basket by MP.
A tremendous contest by MP, protecting the rim there.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Branham. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And you think of all that Jaylen
good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
Here's MP. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Tatum against MP. Tatum down low. Lays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and strength to do damage in there. Well, look, this is how you want to start every game. 5 for 5. Come on.
Now, here's Tatum. Last game with 30 points. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
Great move by Tatum. Getting to the rim and throwing it down.
New York leading by 4. Here's MP. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Boston also with the sub. White's checked in.
You know, guys, there's really no substitute for the effort MP brings.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Atlanta. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And, you know, I think New York, they've got that #1 spot halfway through the year. Not a big deal at this point in the season, but you know that gives these guys a great deal of confidence.
Celtics trail by 8. Outside, White. on the shot clock. Oh, good with the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
MP kicks to Brunson. Here's MP. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the 3 ball is good.
Well, we don't see Tatum shoot the corner 3 all that often, but that doesn't mean he can't hit them.
And the dunk by MP.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Now here's Brown. Scoreless thus far.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And MP throws it down.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Brown with it. He's guarded by Anunoby. And it's White missing. MP inside. Brown's there. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game for the Knicks. Ayton, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Carter in for Jalen Brunson. Then for the Celtics, Connie's checked in.
Gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
MP, good.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
MP has been leading the charge for New York. What an amazing quarter. There. Brown comes in for Williamson. And Anthony subbed in for Derek White. We've got Jalen Brunson. Downs is out there with MP. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Bridges in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was able to provide some stout defense on that end of the court, too. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And here's Brown outside. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Well, he's on one now. It's going to be tough to slow MP down when he's feeling this confident.
Brown with a screen on Brunson. Anthony, no one around. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Towns finds Bey. Here's MP, and he converts the layup. MP's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gafford. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's MP. Oh, he jams it right over Cole Anthony. Wow!
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it.
Though is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Branham in at the 2-guard spot. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Shots good by Anthony.
Yeah, Anthony is a talented scorer. He understands how to capitalize when he's near the rim.
And that one drops for him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Hits the three-point bomb. Tatum's got 14 points.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Here's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 8 now on the night. Right side Tatum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on MP.
I'll tell you, not many players are better at forcing a defender to foul than Tatum.
And sometimes, Stan, lost in everything he has done for his team, Jason Tatum is one heck of a playmaker.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what happens to guys like Tatum when they come into the league is because he can score the ball, and that's such an important skill, we tend to focus on the scoring. But Jason Tatum has become a better playmaker in his time in the league. He's become a better defender and a better rebounder. This guy excels at everything.
Tatum setting the pick for Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's MP, and the Knicks good for 2.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Anthony looking it over. Down kicks to Tatum. To Gafford, just 4 to shoot. And there it is for him. Gafford's got his first points of the game.
You love how Tatum gets others involved. He doesn't want to do it all by himself.
And MP throws it down hard.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And here's Tatum for 3.
That's just great effort by MP at the defensive end.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Ayton, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Sadiq Bey. Anthony's checked in for Bridges, and it's Carter in for Jalen Brunson. Whitey's checked in for the Celtics. Pass to Tatum. A 3-ball, and the rejection by MP. To go. And so MP will bring it up for New York. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. There's Brown with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's MP. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Favors. Anything need to change there?
You know, I really don't think so, Kevin. I'm not sure it matters to people. I mean, the NBA Finals, you're going to have one team from the East, one team from the West, and people are going to watch because you're down to the last series for a championship. I think it's a conversational point to talk about one conference dominating, but I don't think in a given year fans really care.
It's good from long range. Tatum's got 21.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Brown's shot is good.
Well, after a scoreless first half, he's turning things around here, looking much more aggressive.
It's stolen by Brown. Here's Branham. The Knicks pull it in. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by New York.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Right there, MP showing the...
MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Well, the defense he played is what jumps out to me. Did a fantastic job to bother shooters, and he's got the blocks to show for it.
Boston ball.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Anthony, the pass to Brown. For the screen on Anunoby. Brown kicks to Anthony. Anunoby against Brown. Just 3 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
So it's Boston now. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd team foul.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Tatum. Can they get it? MP with the block. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, stand back.